Blues Hockey is back on the air. Thank you for joining us here on this fine Saturday evening. One of the things we didn't want to do in that JV game is jinx old Shadler pitched a shutout. So it's either going to be Dunkin' Donuts or Hertz Donuts. Not a sponsor, just wanted to throw that out there. But anytime a goalie
you looking for breakfast tomorrow? Is that what you're saying?
Exactly. Anytime a goalie gets a dub and a shutout, I think we need donuts.
You know, we had that other one a couple weeks ago. We had with the last 10 seconds or something. They think they scored or last minute. And
I know that was a tough one.
I didn't say it, so you can't say that.
You didn't say
you
it.
can't say the
jinx
S word.
it.
No,
we didn't jinx it. Anyway, going to get things rolling here. We're glad you can be here. Like I said, the Zambonis just getting off the ice now. Here are our standings. So far, 1-3-1 are the standings for your Blues. They played 5 games, obviously. And the Mason City Mohawks, they are in 12th place right now. Dead last, 0-5 record. Not a high-scoring team. They've struggled to put points up, and they've given up quite a few as well.
Let's not overlook these guys, though, either, too. You know, it's
never,
one of those, like a trap game. You know,
yeah, we had a couple years ago, we were talking about it, yesterday, a couple of nights, about Ames. Went up to Ames, and it was some big games, and we needed them, and Ames was the last-place team, and they ended up stealing one from us. So starting lineups today, a little different look, like you said, Mark. Josh DeYoung, Prieto, and Barnes will start this game. Brady O'Neill's going to move back to defense with Carter Stevenson. And then Evan, of course, is going to be in net. Shadler will be his backup.
We'll see if we can get a jump out and get a lead like JV did today.
Got an opportunity to look at the hallway cam. Great camera picking up the players coming down the runway, so to speak. Kind of going over some stats, looking at the Midwest High School Hockey League website. Stone Patton leading scorer for your Blues. Got to get some other guys going. Yesterday we got 2 goals, one by Sturtzer, I think the other one by James.
Yeah, Jack James had one.
Jack James, so it was good to see a couple different guys get in
Kobe
the
Barnes
fray.
had one last week.
Yeah,
so
exactly. Like to see that
everybody
trend
jump
continue.
in there and everybody jump in and get one somewhere along the way. More the merrier.
Exactly. So we'll be right back for the face-off and all the other stars and stripes here in just a few minutes. You're listening to Blues Sports Network.
Welcome to the Rivers Edge for this evening's Midwest High School Hockey League contest between the Mason City Mohawks and your Quad City Blues. Woo! Here's your starting lineup for the Mohawks. On defense, number 18, Jack Crane. Defense number 45, Jackson Wickman. Center number 27, Nick Howell. Left wing number 5, Zach Molstad. Right wing 43, Ty Fisher. And in goal number 35, Eric McHenry. The Mohawks are coached by John Lloyd, assisted by Matt Dressing and Ethan McHenry. And now your starting lineup for the Quad City Blues. Starting for the Blues on defense, number 91, a junior from Davenport West, Brady O'Neill. On defense, number 24, a senior from Geneseo, Carter Stevenson. Center, number 33, from Davenport West, Josh DeYoung. Left wing from Moline, a senior, number 59, Devin Prieto. Right wing from Davenport West, number 27, Colby Barnes. And in goal from Davenport Assumption, a junior, number 29, Evan Listick. And the rest of your Quad City Blues. The Blues are coached by Todd Watkins, assisted by Nick White and Joe Davalier. The referee for today's game, Ethan Fox and Colin Weddick. The linesmen, Corey Nelson and Todd Mahoney. Now, please stand or remain standing for the playing of our national anthem.
Well, there you have it. It's time to play some hockey, Mark. What do we expect out of our Blues this evening?
Well, like I said, hopefully they don't get too ahead of themselves and look at the records and think that they're going to have an easy cakewalk here. Let's come in and play our game and be aggressive and play as a team and take what they give you.
Yeah, this is a Mason City team that, obviously they're desperate for a win, and anytime you have a team that's, in the cellar, there's tons of season left. They got plenty of fight in them, I'm sure.
You don't want to be their first one.
You don't. And that's exactly it, Mark. You hit the nail on the head. You don't want to be that first win. So your Blues will be coming out here momentarily. I'd like to thank those people that are tuning in to the YouTube live stream, Quad City Blues Hockey. Once again, starting lineups, DeYoung, Prieto, and Barnes, Kobe Barnes. Anything's ready to go. A couple seniors out there from Davenport West, and also a junior. As a battle in the neutral zone ensues. And finally, Mason City turns and throws it deep. Carter Stevenson's going to pick it up. Oh, and the first time he sees the puck. Yeah, it looks like he just got stuck in some water.
The board there, yeah.
As Brady O'Neill's going to pick it up. Brady O'Neill, again, been bouncing back and forth at forward and defense. He says he's comfortable playing both positions. As Carter Stevenson's going to look around, make sure no one's coming at him. He's going to let it go. Barnes is going to kick it. And Mason City, again, neutral zone presence is all for naught as they're able to keep the puck in our zone, but it's going to get knocked down the ice. Is it going to go for an icing? And it will. So Blues struggled to get it out of their zone, and we have to turn around and ice the puck. And now Patton, Sitter, and Kramer will see their first shift of the evening.
Like I said, we'll look to just play solid hockey here. Don't try anything fancy. Just, make good passes. Take the shots when you get them. Sometimes we seem to pass up some wide open shots, trying to be unselfish. But
face-off controlled by Stone. Looked like they were trying to set up that play where they fly Sitter. Yep. Stone's going to be the first one to grab it as it just kind of slid through the neutral zone. Stone looks at his feet, throws it over to Finley. Finley throws it at the goal, and good grab. Yep. No rebound opportunity to be had.
Lots of bodies in front there just in case, but throw it at net and see what sticks.
I like about that. That's an opportunity where Finley had nobody in front of him. Why not let it go?
Yeah, let it go, yep.
Good face-off win. Patton, boy, going to walk. And somehow, Sitter had it at his feet. Sitter with the backhand, loose puck. Patton fought off it, shoots it again at a weird angle as Mason City lucky to come away with it. And there's a stick on the ice as Kramer baits in the Mason City player to make a bad pass and throws it right out of his chest. And now Mason City's going to transition to bring it up ice as Finley's going to grab it, get a couple whacks. Going to battle for the puck.
Battle in the feet there.
God, I don't know how that puck didn't go in. It was right at Sitter's feet, and he just couldn't get it out. Kramer tries to center it to Sitter. Weaver out on the ice with Eaton.
Forwards a change. You got Mahoney, Jack James, and Lawson. No, actually, it's Lawson's jersey, but that's Doherty.
Doherty. Yes, see, you did it too.
As I say, I keep looking. Nope, that's 13. It'd be nice. It'd be nice when everybody gets their jerseys.
It will. It will indeed. As Weaver stepped to keep control of the play, Weaver threw it at net. Would have went wide. Ended up hitting off the skate of one of the Mohawk skaters as Mahoney has the puck. And tries to get passed up. Look out. Traffic in front. Good job by Eaton, who lifted the stick.
Yep.
Mason City throws it from the point. Mahoney, who played defense pretty much the entire game for JV, is out playing forward now on this line. Mason City with a lot of pressure. Shot goes high. And this line struggling to get it out of her zone. Mason City doing a good job of just
keeping
pressing
it deep,
the puck. Set down ice. Great keep. It looked like it was out. No. That's all right, though. Mason City's going to change. It's going to allow Weaver to pick up the puck. He's just going to throw it down ice.
Like Barnes over in the wing here.
Barnes falls down. Josh DeYoung, the speedy senior out of Davenport West High School. Brady O'Neill steps on the ice. He stutter steps, gets it deep. DeYoung tried to center it. That was a really nice pass, too.
Good,
nobody home. Great back check by Brady O'Neill.
Prieta was coming, but he was just not quite there yet to catch that pass.
Puck's along the boards. Kobe Barnes challenges in the corner. Mason City comes away with it, throws it up ice. Carter Stevenson hit the guy so hard his glove went flying as Brady O'Neill skates it up ice. He backhands it over to his line mate. Carter goes back the other way.
Nobody home there.
Now DeYoung's going to have it on his stick with time. Can't get it out of the snow. Barnes is going to kick it. That'll allow some line.
It tangled up in the feet there.
It did. That'll allow some line changes. Ryan Sitter now with the burst of speed. Tried to split the defenseman. Tried to get it between his legs. And then Kramer steps on the ice, and he tries to split as well. Backhand towards the front. Ryan Sitter tried to get it.
Hey.
Yeah, excuse me, choking there. Yeah, Ryan, it was close. He's knocking on the door. Puck controlled by Sitter. Sitter with space. Throws it over to Kramer. Kramer with the one-timer.
Down on one knee.
And he just shakes it.
Yeah. The high riser.
Yeah, it's a high riser. It's a 5-iron into the net.
Well, they're getting some looks here, this line so far. Get some looks and some action in front there. Dial in one of these shots here.
And good call as Kramer knocked it out of play, so it's out of the zone. Stone takes the faceoff and wins cleanly. Gets it to Finley. Finley just right to Sitter right away. Sitter trying to challenge and rolls off of his stick. And Mason City, sometimes they just look shell-shocked at times. You know, the puck will face off a win, and we'll just advance the puck extremely quickly and then get it into their zone. Similar to what's happening right now with Sitter just dropping off to Kramer.
Oh,
they weren't on the same page. Yeah. Kramer now. Sturtzer's just going to walk it up. He's going to get a look. Finley says, I'm going to throw it at net. Loose puck. Shot towards the front, and he scores. And Sturzer gets his second of the season, assisted by Stone. Pad rebound.
Yep, right, yep. You say Sturzer took that original shot, and then after he took the shot, he just kept floating towards the net. And Stone then got over there and got another shot.
Finley,
there he was.
Finley should get an assist on that too with a hard slap shot.
Yep, Finley and then Stone should get an assist. So Sturzer with the goal.
Stone continuing his point streak.
Yep. Yeah, with a few close calls, and they finally bury one. So
1-0 is the score as James and Mahoney step out on the ice with Doherty.
Weaver steps up.
Kind of awkwardly, but it did its thing. It's Eaton. Tries to spin around. Look out in front. Shaw low, blocked down by Weaver. So Weaver, sloppy play here. Finally retrieved by James. He's going to get it out to Doherty. Doherty, fight for it. He's going to slide into the boards hard, awkwardly.
Good hustle.
Then he throws it towards the net. Doherty is going to come up slow.
They both went sliding into the boards there.
Shot blocked down by Evan. Mason City throws it into the corner. James going to pause, hold, allows Mason City to regroup. They were actually skating down ice. Mason City now going to throw it in. Eaton pick up the puck, skate it up ice, and just keep skating. Finally knocked down by a Mohawk.
Stopped him, and then he just dumped it deep. Good play. Patton on the chase.
Kramer's going to step. Sitter steps. Great play by all three of those guys as Sitter with the puck now. I'd like to see Sitter get on the scoreboard. Mason City player actually stepped on the puck. Carter Stevenson gets it over to Sitter. Sitter, nice little stutter step shot.
Right in the gut. Need to lift one of these, boy. It's all right. We'll take the shots. Just take those shots, right? But don't put it in their gut.
Mason City wins the draw. Hits off the boards awkwardly. It doesn't get out as clean as they want it to. Then chipped up. Carter Stevenson, the senior out of Geneseo, is going to get over to try to at least get it over to Brady O'Neill. Brady, nice job, though, with the body. He's just going to shield the puck away from the Mason City player. Kramer's going to flip it up to Sitter. Sitter's going to have a 2-on-1. Sitter, Stone, Sitter, off the Stone. Stone one-timer, just couldn't get anything on it. Stone, though, gets his own rebound. Stone across the crease, finally loose, battle, and then the whistle is blown.
Get some good looks here. We're just going to a couple more of these. Get a lot of one-timers here. Had some good breakouts there. I guess that was a 2-on-1. Good save by the goalie, but keep this up. They'll bury one eventually.
Prieto, good face-off win, just strong, taking it to the net.
And DeYoung there.
Young back to Prieto. Prieto, he's going to spin, tries to throw it up to the net. Knocked down out of the air by the goalie. Barnes fighting for it. Another shot towards net. And finally, the goalie says, look what I got. He has to hold it and
He's kind of scrambling there in the crease there. We're getting shots from every direction there. The goalie's been sliding back side to side. And
he's their goalie. He's a big fella.
Yeah. Takes up a lot of space. What do we say he is? What number is?
Got to be at least 6 foot, 6'1", 6'2", maybe. Good play by DeYoung. Had it on his stick, and Mason City's going to knock it down ice.
Just ice it, yeah.
And it will be.
6'1", 195. I think he got him down the roster here.
6'1".
Takes up a lot of space, right?
He does, but he's constantly scrambling too, and sometimes those big fellas, they don't like to get on the ice and scramble.
get the big boys down, it's hard for the big boys to get back
Get back up.
Take that from a big boy. I know
Absolutely.
that.
So Barnes going to take the draw, and he's just going to
wins
win
it
it
forward.
forward and get
Right
a
on
shot
net.
on net.
Yeah.
So Barnes kind of surprising me. He don't
Yeah.
usually take the face-off, but nice job. Maybe he should take more.
Yeah. Mix it up. Everybody a chance. There's
Young.
Young's in there now.
Yeah, he used to last
done
year
that. I
quite a
think
bit. He loved to knock it forward.
Yeah, I think he scored a couple goals off face-offs, win him forward like that.
Finley.
Good keep there.
Mason City now with the puck. They're going to try to transition up ice. Prieto. He skates hard as it goes into the corner as Finley. I think Sven's probably starting to, settle into that defensive role.
Yeah, he's another one that can play both
He's
defense and forward.
pretty much played there the whole season.
Yeah.
In all 5 games that we've played. Flipped up in the air, almost hit
I
the bear.
thought he was going to get the rafters.
Mason City transitions well off of that shot.
Easy save. We'll let him shoot from out there all day long as long as
Yeah,
Evan
we'll
can see
take it. Yeah, if you noticed in the JV game, they did that quite a bit
Yeah.
too. They just got over the blue line and threw it at
Shoot
net.
from outside the circles. And
You think that's signs of a desperate team,
well,
Mark,
sometimes
when
if they can't get anything up, up in front there, sure, they're just going to shoot it from wherever they can. So
Mason City has to regroup as it entered the neutral zone, and everybody kind of forgot as they all started to move. Another shot on net gets blockered down by Evan. Picked up by Sturzer. Sturzer, the last goal scorer. Knocked up to Mahoney. Mahoney lets it go to James. James is going to get up ice. Shot gets knocked down.
yeah, Doherty fighting off that Mohawk player.
I know Doherty's wearing the other jersey, but it's number 13. It's the right number.
Yeah,
It's my lucky number.
that's your lucky number.
I like it. So James Doherty takes a nice bounce.
Yeah, right out front.
Backhanded towards the net. Good job. Nice solid backhand, but Mason City good position in front. That wasn't going to go very far. As Weaver has the puck, tries to chip it up. Eaton, he's
Swoops
fresh.
in and picks
swoops
it up.
in, exactly. He's fresh on the ice. Ended up just kind of falling to his stick. It's
Got
Patton. Sitter. Doherty still on the ice. Hasn't been able to change yet. Kramer chomping at the bit to get over the boards. Patton, good decision. As he's just going to skate it up and give it over to Sitter. Sitter can't handle, but he falls down. Kind of an odd play, shaking his head. Sitter's not happy about that as Eaton tries to put a body.
Kramer, good body there.
Eaton backhands it out of danger. As Sitter chops out of it and exits the zone. Thrown back in by Mason City. Mason City's showing some life here as Eaton picks the puck up, sends it over to Patton. Patton was going to try a cross-ice pass.
Yeah.
Probably a good decision because a better pass to Kramer, and it's knocked up in the air out of play.
That was a good defensive play there. It stood, got the stick right in front of Kramer and just tossed it out.
I think it looked like Patton was trying to go across.
Yeah, he took his eyes off it just a minute there. It was just long enough to he overskated it and couldn't quite get the pass off. But look, it's the rest of the Sade family made it to the game.
Yeah, look
tonight.
out, everybody. There's my son. He's down there, former Blues. Shot low, goes across the
that
slot.
caught a couple skates on the way through.
Yeah, it's like who was that over in the corner? Was that Brady O'Neill?
Brady O'Neill,
lost
yeah,
lost sight of him for a second. Good job by Carter Stevenson to
Yep.
step. Mason City's going to backhand it into the zone. Carter tries to grab. Stevenson going to wrap it around the backside of Evan as Sitter's going to be the first one to it.
Oh.
Sitter, kind of a lazy
Yeah, it
drop
looked like
off
he was
pass
trying
to
to
Patton.
drop it to him. Yeah, a little more on it than that.
Good catch by Kramer. Better catch by Sitter. Sitter's going to skate it up ice.
Comes it to Patton in the corner there.
Patton going to loop around. This line's been out there for a little while. Shot! One-timer popped up in the air. We've had a lot of those. Sitter tries to center. Sturtzer's going to throw it low, and I don't know how that
got through all the way to the goalie.
It did.
Oh.
And knocked up in the air.
Yeah, Finley looked like he was coming down hard and lifted up in the netting.
So Prieto is going to stay out on the ice with DeYoung and Kobe Barnes. Most likely this line will stick the rest of the game. DeYoung tries to win it forward. Finley's going to step, knock it into a Mason City. Never mind.
Keeps
Forward.
right on going. Yep.
He just pushes him out of the way and says, I want it more than you do. Barnes is going to lean into a forward. Finley throws it, tries to throw it. Irish shot him in front. As DeYoung, it came at a weird angle off of the goalie. DeYoung is going to be the first one to it. Nice move. He shoots it.
Too much traffic. Couldn't get all the way through.
Finley battling down low.
Good shift here by these guys here.
Finley's
down there.
He's battling, and Mason City said, I have enough of that. And they're going to ice the puck. Good pressure applied by that line, especially Finley, who was just causing havoc.
Yeah. As I say, sometimes all you got to do is just, like I said, get in there and cause some chaos, right?
Yeah.
Create some chaos and get them to start running into each other and making bad passes, and then that way you can jump in and
James wins it forward again. It's kind of been the name of the game on that side. Yeah. The left side of the goalie, they're just winning those faceoffs forward. Good play, one-time opportunity.
Oh, nice shot there by Doherty.
Doherty had to settle it down to his forehand and then just got a nice shot all in one motion. Weaver with a good step, good separation. Now, see, that's a good move because he hit him so hard. It's big-time separation. And then an errant pass by James. Weaver is going to turn and look. He's going to throw it up off the boards. Good pickup by Doherty. So Doherty up the ice, drops it off. James for the one-timer.
Nope. Yeah, two guys coming hard, but like I said, good low hard shot. And maybe get a rebound, but gloved it cleanly, so we'll take the face off.
Mason City's going to control for a second, at least get itself out of the zone, and Kramer's going to throw it right back in. And Ryan Sinner. O'Neal shanks it.
Yeah, it looked like he was kind of on edge there, so he didn't get a whole lot of stick on it.
Now is a scrum along the boards. Patino, good job. He just kind of stuck his stick in, came away with it. Backhands over to Kramer. Kramer tries to get it to Sinner.
Up, and the Mason City player had to glove it and knock it down.
Patton again with the puck. Patton's tripped.
No
he
call.
just must have fallen down.
Got a piece of it. Maybe it wasn't enough for a tripping call.
Yep, I had kind of a weird angle. Shot towards Evan, goes in onto his pads. Nice pass off the boards over to Sitter. Sitter with the puck. Sitter's nice move between the legs. Sitter.
He tried one more. He tried one more move. Couldn't.
Kramer has it on his stick. Finley settles it down for a one-timer. Nice shot, redirections. Patton with a very good hand-eye coordination.
Yep,
trying to find Sitter in front. Kramer comes down the slot.
Kramer and Sitter both in front there.
Sitter, nice job. Sitter just laying the hip. We talked about how he's got such a good low center of gravity.
Right, yeah.
Guys will come in thinking they're going to lay down some heat. And now it's backhanded over to Sturzer. Sturzer's going to throw it up to Barnes in stride. Barnes is going to try to make a move. Mark, do you think he shoots that puck, or you just think?
Well, he was kind of bottled up there. He didn't get really much on it, but he threw it towards the net, and he chased it down, beat him to the puck. So it was a good play.
Barnes with the puck. Tries to get over to Prieto. DeYoung now with the puck. DeYoung, Prieto. A lot of play behind the net. Not getting
Barnes
much in front. Shot towards net. Yeah, and he covers it up.
Yeah. Like I said, if we keep doing this, there's going to be something's going to squirt out there we can put home. Keep the pressure on. Be interested to see what the shot totals are after this period.
I'll watch you a
little.
little.
Quite a few, yeah. 2 minutes left.
Face-off controlled by Mason City pretty easily. They tried to send it down.
Good hustle by
ice.
Sturzer to come over and keep that in.
You know, it's such an intricate part of the game. It's just holding that line.
Oh, sure.
Just on a play like that. Nice job by Sturzer. He's just going to walk it up. He's going to throw a shot, glove down. Would have went wide.
He's got that goal scoring fever there.
He does.
2 days in a row.
Sturzer never really been known as a big goal scorer, more of a stay-at-home defenseman.
Well, sometimes he'll get a chance. He'll skate it up.
He's going to skate it up.
Yeah.
everybody falling down. As Ryan Sitter came in to try to help Patton, and he almost fell on top of him. Kramer, good hand-eye coordination, able to stay with it. Patton, Kramer goes across, and he scores! So Patton setting up for the one-timer. Maybe it kind of took the eyes off the puck.
Just kept skating with the power to the net, and just not a whole lot on that shot, but just fed it right through past the goalie.
Kramer with a goal and a 2-0 lead. As Patton, I think that goalie might have been looking at Patton, waiting for that pass. And Kramer just snuck it in.
Yep.
Nice job by Andrew Kramer, and your Blues are up 2-0.
So I was getting dizzy there for a second.
Felt like somebody was going to go streaking on the ice there. Jose grabbing the camera. Weaver backhands it over to Sitter. Sitter takes a big hit. The Patton again, another 2-on-1. Patton hold, tries to get over to Kramer, and Kramer can't get a hold of it to throw it into the net. Kramer has it again. Patton with the puck, gets it over to Eaton. Eaton throws it at net. That gets knocked down. Lots of traffic in front by Mason Setti. So nice job keeping the lanes clogged. As Prieto passes it over to Kramer.
1 minute left in the first period.
Weaver, he swings at it. Mason City, they have a breakout. Good positioning as he's able to knock it hard and clip somebody on the bench. So last minute of play here in this 2-0 first period. Face-off controlled by Mason City. They try to throw it deep, but can't, and finally backhanded it in. Brady O'Neill.
Got a piece of it, just
enough. Flipped up high in the air, bouncing puck, and DeYoung just going to race it.
For sure, yeah. Oh,
nice job by Mason City.
He spun away just the right.
Good play by Barnes, who kept it in the zone, kept things alive as Prieto in on the forecheck. Good decision by Carter.
Yeah, look, he wanted to line up a shot there, just couldn't get it settled down there for him either.
Battle along the corner. Stevenson throws it at net. Rebound shot! And how did that not go in? And the goalie actually just played pitch and catch with DeYoung. And DeYoung had an open net. Mason City's going to bring it up. Last final seconds of this first period. Carter Stevenson goes in awkwardly. Those are the hits that make you nervous.
Yeah. That was.
So it will do it for the first period. Glad to see Carter is okay. 2-0 is the score. You listen to Blues Sports Network.
Shots on goal in the first period for the Quad City Blues, 20 for Mason City, 5. Score after the first period of play, Mason City 0, Quad City Blues 2. Welcome back to the ice, your Quad City Blues.
Well, Blues hit the ice, up 2-0. I wouldn't say the ice is tilted, but again, much like in the JV game, pretty much dominating on both sides of the puck. Evan really hasn't had to work much, but he has made some good saves. But the goalie for Mason City, that young fella, he's stood on his head. Mark, I don't know, did you ever get an official shot total?
20-5.
20-5.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I noticed Sitter got shaken up when he took that shot, and I don't see him out on the ice there. I wonder if they kept him off, or I didn't hear anything. So
We'll keep an eye on that one.
Done for the night or what? I'm not sure.
Again, not exactly sure who the trainer is. I know Coach White was just talking to the trainer. So I don't know if he was giving him an update on Sitter or not. Now, you said he took a shot. I didn't see it. Did he
it
get
was right
hit
down
by
along
the
the board.
puck?
No. He got a check. Got checked on the board along the boards there. He tipped it up the boards and then got a check right to the chest. Uh-oh. What's that? Oh.
Some
That's right.
cake.
Coach White's birthday cake.
All right. Coach White. Happy
35th birthday.
35th birthday. I was going to say 37,
Oh.
but 35th will work too.
We got Finley up on line with Patton and Kramer now.
So Finley's going to take Sitter's spot. Again, we'll get you information on Sitter as soon as we find out. Obviously, Papa Sitter up here is anxious to find out as well as Finley gets it over to Kramer. Finley's now going to have it. Finley shoots, gets knocked up high in the air. Not exactly sure who got a piece of it. Sturzer is going to poke at it as the puck's going to end up on a Mason City stick, and he's going to skate it up. But Sturzer just enough in the way, like a barrier. And Sturzer's going to skate it up. Sturzer with the dangle. Sturzer with the shot.
Yeah, look at there.
Sturzer getting more and more confident. Let's maybe consider throwing him in that first line. As Kramer and Patton battle. Kramer with it. Kramer with the shot.
Oh, nice
and
save.
the goalie had to reach back as Kramer forced the goalie to slide from left to right, and then he grabbed the puck going the opposite direction.
Yeah,
So, yeah, Mark, you're great. Very good save. Mark, that save is.
Yeah, skating left and shoot right.
You have, no kidding. You have a sniper like Kramer lining things up. Face-off controlled by Mason City as Josh tried to win it forward.
Good job.
The
Carter
Blues
Stevenson picked it up and dumped it right back in.
That takes a lot out of you when you're a team, when a defense can pick that puck up right in that neutral zone and flip it back, because kind of skate back forward to Young with a nice shot.
Yep.
You just kind of start getting some momentum, and then you got to put on the brakes and go back, and then
and
so
come back the other direction.
yeah, exactly.
Popular.
So Prieto going to take the draw. He's going to win it. Looked like he win it forward, but Mason City just went down on one knee and was able to kind of stagger everything up. DeYoung backhanded Barnes, who was in the slot. Buck around the back of the net. Prieto making a play as Carter Stevenson sits and Barnes exchanges spots with him on defense.
Prieto was sliding. He took a shot or what?
Almost looks like
hobbled
it's.
a little bit. I don't
Yeah,
know.
he's
Did he get hit by a shot?
limping into the
Did that
bench.
crawl into the game.
Almost looked like he lost a blade or something. We'll keep an eye on him. We hope he's okay. As I almost said it again. Doherty.
Yep, you're right.
Two.
They ran into each other. 3-on-2. Got to spread out a little
Mason
bit.
shot goes wide.
Doherty
So
shot
we'll get an
didn't
update
start.
here on Ryan Sitter here in a second by our man on the side.
Oh.
As it sounds like Ryan Sitter
Maybe.
is a little sick to his stomach. Hopefully he didn't eat Coach White's cake, because I'm staring at it right now and I'm getting a little. So our sideline reporter
Yes, they say. Yeah, look,
gives
he
us
did
the
take-
information.
He took a good shot right to the gut. So maybe shake that off. Maybe
somebody just pull his finger and maybe he'll feel a lot better as
Yeah.
Mason City wins the draw, skates it up ice. Finley steps. Good job of just disrupting things. Weaver keeps hard off the boards. Weaver's done a nice job today
Yep, good job
of
keeping
just
it.
pinching, keeping things in front of him. It's Patton, his first one to the puck. Gets it over to Sturzer. Sturzer throws it at net, goes wide.
Oh.
Look out as Weaver, big hit. Could have been an interference. Almost
Yeah,
looked a little late.
that's what I was
In
waiting-
fact, he will.
Yeah,
He's got
yeah.
a hand raised. He's going to call it.
Yeah.
So I shouldn't open my mouth because I stuck my foot into it just when I said how good Donovan Weaver's been playing. He throws a shoulder into a guy about 4 steps too late and knocks him on his keister.
Right idea. Just got to be a little sooner.
So we're going to go on a Blues Sports Network penalty kill. And Patton is going to take the draw to the left of Evan. So first penalty by both teams, or by either teams, but Mason City wins the draw and gets it deep as Carter Stevenson chases. He's going to put on the brakes and back up, keep things in front of him. Kramer now with the puck and making it look easy as he's just going to skate it up ice. Threw it at Patton's skates. Patton's going to come down and track it, try to pick it up. Mason City, dangerous play. Look out as Kramer has a toe drag. Kramer in front. Kramer the back out score.
Yeah, there you go.
Short-handed goal.
Yep. Yeah, Stone Pat
3-0.
got down there and gathered it up and gave it over to Kramer, and he dangled around and tucked it in behind the goalie again. So.
Kramer was due as he gets another goal. And just soft hands.
Yep. So first was that forecheck by Patton. Like you said, make that happen. So
And that might be our first shorthanded goal of the year. Not exactly sure.
we had one earlier.
Did we?
Stone Pat had one earlier, like the
Okay.
first weekend, I believe.
3-0 is still the score. As Mason City still has 1 minute and 30 left on their power play. And Mason City controls the draw, is going to throw it up ice, get it over in the corner as Carter Stevenson's going to knock it right back. And a nice shorthanded goal shot. Evans going to save it and make a cover up. So again, a shorthanded goal.
So yeah, that's your best penalty kill. You
Exactly.
Dump it deep and get a
Get
goal.
Sam Sturzer out on the ice. Face-off controlled by Mason City. Going to put on the brakes. Try to send it up ice. Sam Sturzer, good positioning. And Sam's just going to dump it deep. Good decision by Sturzer. Now everybody got to keep a head on a swivel because Mason City had a couple guys behind Sam. But Sam's going to kind of regroup there and pick guys up. Mason City, good stretch pass.
James
Better
got a good-
defense.
got a good, nice piece of it.
Mason City, D to D.
Oh. James just missed picking that one off and going all end to end there.
He would have had Barnes with him. To the point, walks the blue, throws it over against the boards. Mason City trying to find a lane, but your Blues are clogging things up pretty well. And they're just playing pitch and catch back and forth. We'll let them stay out there all day.
Right, yeah.
Now they try to get it in the middle.
Brady
Picked
O'Neill
up by-
steps in, yeah.
By Brady. Brady's going to try to knock it up ice. He's going to take a shot from behind. Good battle. 20 seconds left to go on this Mohawks power play as Brady's going to lose the battle, but again, ate up a lot of time over in the corner. Now the puck is going to squibble its three to the
Boy, that guy
front.
coming down the slot there. Just couldn't settle that one down.
Nice job by Mason City.
Oh.
Another shot goes high and wide. Mason City showing some life as Brady O'Neill
Yep, back to even strength.
out of the box.
I didn't think he realized.
And James.
He fired it down.
James,
I don't think he realized he was out of the box.
James got ultra excited.
Kramer, I don't think he realized he was out of the box. Kramer's down there all alone.
Yeah,
Skating at the blue line, yeah.
he either got so excited he chucked it or was just doing what he's supposed to do on a penalty kill.
Yeah, you didn't realize that it expired and Kramer was out of the box already. So.
So good penalty kill as Mason City really only had one decent look on net. Finley gets it chipped up to Kramer. Kramer's going to slow down. Look, throw across. Eden with the shot. Gets knocked down. Yeah, but goalie saved it.
He loved it, yeah.
For a second, it got knocked.
Good shot on net.
Knocked out of play.
Had lots of traffic there for a rebound. But
Had good face-off win over to Carter Stevenson. Stevenson gave up a look.
Yeah,
threw it over to Eaton.
Right?
Patton now with the puck. Patton over to Kramer. Kramer with an easy shot. Good look.
Just wide.
Pass over to Patton. Patton holds and waits. Nice move by Patton. He's just going to walk. Patton finding space.
Oh.
Shot goes into
nice
the pads. Boy, I tell you, 3 Mason City players just walked with Patton. They were in awe by his puck handling skills. They, like bugs in a bug zapper, they just all followed him. And now
3 on
Mason
2
City.
the other way here.
3 on 2. Eaton got turned around, but
got a piece of it. Just enough.
Patton comes back on a bag check.
There's Carter's. Yep.
Going to flip it high up in the air. Finley's going to go after it. Finley's done a nice job on this line, taking the place of Ryan Sitter. There's Kramer now with the puck. And dumped in deep by Eaton. Patton in on the forecheck. Good effort and hustle by Patton. Patton,
there's a hook.
Yeah,
Yep.
Patton, he still stays with it.
Yep.
Patton, extra
Get
man
Evan
out
off
on the
yep.
ice.
Evan skating to the bench.
Eaton with the puck, throws it low, gets tipped up.
Still going here.
Blues are going to still have control.
Nope.
That'll be it. The Sturts are trying to make a play over to Barnes. And guess what? We go on another Blues Sports Network power play.
Yes, sirree. Is that our first power play today? Yes.
Yes.
I'm just thinking back.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. Mason City, very clean team. They were that way in the JV game, too.
Yeah, it was real clean. It was, I think,
discipline-wise, very, very well coached.
right, for sure.
Sometimes when teams will struggle, they'll tend to commit silly penalties. Mason City just the opposite. Done a nice job. O'Neill, Kramer, little give and go.
Right.
Kramer with the puck, tries to go across the crease.
Searcher was over there on the back door.
Patton looks, James jumps, Patton with all kinds of time, slashed at it again. Patton tries to backhand and just muscled off the puck filing. Again, it was kind of Patton all by himself trying to find someone. Kramer now with the puck. Good move by Kramer. Sturzer is going to go down low. Sturzer's just going to take up a lot of room. Puck's going to go over the net. It's blocked down. Sturzer, nice little play, but stays with it.
Kept it alive.
James now with the puck. Give and go. Kramer in the slot to Patton. Nice pass. And Patton didn't miss by much. It's Kramer now with the puck. Gets it off to James, and James potato Olay. As now Mason City is going to bring the puck up the ice, get knocked down by Carter Stevenson. Mason City able to make some change. 50 seconds still left to go on this Blues power play as Patton is going to gingerly take a stroll in the park and walk it up ice. Spin things around, set stuff up, has a lot of space, and then loses it off the puck. Maybe took his eyes off just a second. Nice pass by Evan. Evan.
Yeah, he went to just dump it off to Carter, and then he saw they had a wide open man on the boards here.
Evan pretty consistently stays in his net. He doesn't take a lot of chances exiting the net.
But he can handle it if he needs to.
But he can handle the puck. Look out, though. Mistake. Shot, backhand, goes wide.
And just as I say that, we have a little miscue.
Yeah, we've kind of jinxed ourselves here today. Evans just going to grab and cover.
Still 3 seconds on the power play, so.
We had some looks down there on that end, but face-off controlled by Mason City. Mason City throws it on Evan. Evan had to make a save, another shot.
Crashing hard to the net. Mahoney, a face-off. You tried to tie him up. Quite get it all.
Yeah, Mahoney, we were talking about that in the JV game. He does a nice job of just kind of spinning his backside, just shielding the guy from the puck. And thrown out of the play by yeah, that was just out of there in a hurry. There's that darn short glass. Mahoney loses a faceoff. Mason City. That was quick. They threw it from defenseman to wing in a hurry. Didn't really let anything settle down. Eaton gets ran into.
They're battling for the puck, but it's not there.
O'Neal backhands it up ice.
Doherty there.
Flipped up in the air. Brady O'Neal goes for a hit. Just enough of the Mason City Mohawk that slowed things down. And
like the breeze of him going by, I think, knocked him off.
Yeah, no kidding. James up the boards hard. It's going to die, maybe. I don't know.
Nope, waved off icing. Mahoney hits there just as it hits the line. So
Mahoney, he was at the end of his shift. He needed off anyway, but good hustle.
Yep.
As Mason City spins around, puts on the brakes, actually kind of toe-picked, allowed Carter Stevenson to get to the puck and throw it at net. It went wide, and lets fresh troops hit the ice. That puck, I thought it was actually going to go out of play.
It looked straight up along the boards there.
So puck rolls towards the net. Mason City says, let's settle this down, and his goalie grabs it up.
Fresh troops.
Fresh troops. Patton. Good face-off control. Kramer with the puck. He got slashed at. Throws it at net. Got tipped, so it went high. It's Patton now with the puck. Patton, close-handed shot. Good save by Mason City. Well, how many times have we seen that this year, Mark, where Patton has been in the slot and just kind of been able to gain control and get a good shot?
Just flip a shot towards the net. Yeah.
Speaking of shot, Mason City throws it right in the chest.
Haven't had a lot of them down there, Evan.
Face-off controlled by the Blues. Carter Stevenson took his eyes off and whiffed it for sure. Now he's going to have the puck again. This time he's going to backhand it up to Kramer. Kramer.
Sidestep to check.
Throws it across ice. I don't know if he saw the wrong color jersey, but
I think he heard somebody holler, and I didn't know if he looked to see who it was.
Finley with the puck. He's going to rumble and stumble and throw it at net. Good idea.
We'll take the face off.
Prieto seeing some ice time with DeYoung. Kobe Barnes.
Brady O'Neal went to cut it off and chipped it up past him. Yeah,
just couldn't get there. Barnes harassed, but able to get it out of our zone. Nice effort by Kobe Barnes, and then Mason City throws it in, gets an offside. Good face-off win by Mason City. They throw it deep, and Evans going to stop the puck. Didn't get all of it, but slowed it down just enough that Sturtzer's able to chip at it. And it's going to squib free. Kobe Barnes with the puck, skating hard into the zone. Drops it off. Shot low, gets saved. And a juicy rebound. Barnes was knocking there at the door.
Hey, just a little deep there off the side of the net there. Just couldn't quite get it out front, but good play getting it to the net.
O'Neal, he's going to turn and go. He's going to skate into the zone, uncontested. Little stutter stop, puts on the brakes. Tries to feed it over, looked like to Mahoney, but good defense by Mason City, just kind of took the puck away, but O'Neal gets
in to help,
Exactly. 2 men on the puck, and Barnes did his job. Barnes tries to sneak it in, another shot.
Got two of them there. Barnes tried to sneak it in, and then James got it. I think it was James got a piece of it.
Mahoney's going to step. Good hit, Sturtzer.
A piece of it.
All by himself on an island. Good back check by Barnes.
Yeah, good hustle getting back.
Thrown across the slot. And everybody else, almost like everybody kind of forgot about the puck. Shot, kicked by Carter Stevenson. Down here, kicked it right into the crease. James is going to dump it with authority. As Mason City's going to pick up the puck. First one to it. Kept in. Doherty on the ice now with Kramer. Doherty's going to come up, poke it up. Good steal. Pass over to Kramer. Kramer had an opportunity to go awry as Mason City with some great defense just took it away from him.
Good hustle by these guys. It's Doherty.
Backhand, James, puck's loose, and it goes in, it's shot. James with the backhand. Kramer picks up the garbage.
That's a hat trick, I believe. That's the third one tonight.
That is. Hattie, we were talking that Kramer was due.
Yeah.
And he gets his third goal, and it's now 4-0. As the fans, some attempt to throw it into the ice for the hat trick, but there's a giant net there, so it's not going to go anywhere. So it's been a while since I've seen a hat trick for the Quad City Blues. It's good to get one here at home, especially.
Right, for sure. Most important, we got a 4-goal lead.
So Finley, Patton, Kramer going to be out on the ice. Again, Kramer.
Goal scored by number 64, Andy Kramer. Goal assisted by number 7, Jack James, and number 13, Camden.
Patton again with the puck. Patton over the blue line. Patton shoots. Goalie got handcuffed. Did make a good save as Mason City tries to send it up ice. Mason City. Good bag check. Good battle by Mason City as that forward. He's going to stay with it and just kind of slips its way to his stick and thrown in across the crease.
They got coming hard to the top there.
Kramer trying to drop it off to Patton, but good defense by Mason City. Carter Stevenson put pressure on the forward just enough that he had to throw it out of the zone quickly. Mason City's going to get some changes. Now Donovan Weaver is going to pick the puck up behind the net. He's going to throw it over to Finley. Finley with a nice catch. He's going to throw it across ice to Patton. Patton, nifty little play between his legs, but just too much.
Him,
Donovan Weaver steps. Sturtzer backhands it over to Weaver. Stretch pass to Finley. Mason City, they knock it into their zone, so thank you very much. As Finley goes back and gives chase, Prieto steps on the ice, finds the puck on his stick. That's always nice, Mark, when you step on the ice and next thing you know, it's on your stick.
Sturtzer coughs it up, but regroups and gets it back.
So, looks like Sturtzer's going to track this one down. Eaton's with him. Sturtzer, again, the big fella, going to skate it up, drops it off to DeYoung. DeYoung with the shot, tipped, and goes out of play.
Just looking for a little snapshot, top of the circles there.
I tell you, I've been really impressed with Sturtzer today. His mobility has been good. He's been looking for passes.
Yeah, sure.
Played solid defense. Had a nice job today on the blue line. And it looks like Mason City's going to ice it, but it's going to get on Evan, so he's going to have to stop it. And he just paddles it over to Stevenson. Is that Stevenson? No, I'm sorry, I was Eaton. Check that.
Eaton to
DeYoung now.
To Prieto up to DeYoung, yeah.
DeYoung has it on his stick. He rolls off of it. And now behind the net, Mason City grabs. Mason City's going to look up ice.
Good job back check there by DeYoung.
DeYoung
Good play.
harassed.
Yep,
He's
good
able
play.
to make a good play. You're right, Marcus. Prieto is able to jump all over it.
Barnes all over to him.
And Mason City's going to send it down ice. Gets on edge.
It's rolling, rolling,
did.
rolling.
Like a ball rolling downhill.
The 4-goal lead. Looks like we'd be able to give some of these other guys a little more time on their, the longer shifts. And, James, Doherty, and Mahoney there.
Yeah. Considering we did have a game on Friday, it's nice to shot by Finley right off the faceoff.
Like you said, like a 3-game weekend. Yep.
It does take its wear and tear on you. As Patton now with the puck, he's going to backhand it over to Finley. Finley trying to get it over to Patton, who's crashing towards the net. Patton's going to be the first one to this puck. Good body position. Stevenson steps and runs into Patton, and Patton gets laid on. Patton's trying to get to his feet. So Carter Stevenson and Finley gets ripped.
Yeah, they got it. That's going to be a checking in the back.
Yeah, for sure. 2 and 10. Finley, he's okay. He does a nice job of hopping up to his feet.
Yeah.
Staying with the play as Evan is out of the net, an extra guy, and finally puck is halted. And you know it's a penalty when both referees raise their hands simultaneously.
Yeah.
It was like a synchronized swimming event. You're going to go on a Blue Sports Network. Oh, that was a very easy one. Blue Sports Network power play is Patton, who's a little shaken up, probably when Carter fell on it.
Say Carter and then also the Mohawk player is also on top of him.
And he'll take the draw as Brady O'Neill is out on the ice with Sturzer. Brady O'Neill, good face-off win by Patton. Throws it down in the corner. Kramer picks it up behind the net. James and Sturzer both in front. Sturzer, good body. He's very physical. O'Neill stepped. And, putting Sturzer in front reminds me a lot of when Coach White would put Noah Abbott,
yeah, for sure.
Put him in front of the net for a little while.
6'5" and
take up some space.
225 pounds.
And, it is a nice keep by Brady O'Neill.
Yep.
It's and he's going to turn it over, but a very nice keep. As Mason City throws it down ice.
Mohawks penalty on number 90.
Well, unless the Blues score here as Kramer drops it
Yeah,
off.
he was looking for a drop pass, but just didn't get anything on it.
We're going to have some carryover.
Checking from behind number 90, Austin Lloyd.
And we're going to eat it as they stop the clock. I have no idea why. And that'll do it. Surprise! And that'll do it for the second period as your Blues are up 4-0. They'll have a minute left on their power play. You're listening to the Blues Sports Network.
Shots on goal in the second period for Mason City for a two-period total of 9. Quad City's Blues 15 shots in the second period, two-period total of 35. After 2 periods of play, Mason City 0, Quad City Blues 4.
Listen closely to what I say, and if you do this,
Night Hill Card Credit, this is Peggy. I hear for you.
Peggy, my card is not working.
Yes, this common problem.
Look, I'm in a cab.
Waterloo cab.
Place card carefully in envelope, mail to Peggy. We fix 3 weeks.
Come on, Peggy.
Night Hill Prime Credit, this is Peggy. I hear for you.
Peggy, my card is not working.
Yes, this common problem.
Look, I'm in a cab. Waterloo cab.
Place card carefully in envelope. Mail to Peggy. We fix 3 weeks.
Come on, Peggy. I need some help.
3 weeks.
Look, I'm Stone Patton. I'm good for the fair.
You're not Stone Patton. This is Stone Patton.
Peggy.
Want a better hockey experience? Get the Blues backer card and keep your Blues out of Waterloo cabs. Ranked number 1 in fan loyalty. It pays to be a Blue.
This is BSN, the bluest broadcast in high school hocky.
Welcome back, Blues fans. Always got a treat when Frenchie shows up. Frenchie on the glass. Frenchie, how are we doing this fine evening?
I'm feeling good. It's a good night for the boys.
It is. Shutout pitched by JV Shadler. Not really challenged much, but when he was, came up with some big saves.
Came up with some saves.
JV won 5-0 and 4-0 here after 2. And Evan, we were just talking about it. Evan hasn't faced a lot of shots, and being a former goalie yourself, you can get kind of complacent, can't you?
Hard to stay in the moment. It's a challenge on your mind because you're out there watching things and you don't want to bobble the puck or anything, but it is hard to stay focused. I'm watching him. What he's doing right, at least for what I've always done, is try to coach the other kids. Let them know when the pucks are coming. Let them know how many guys are behind them. If you want to wheel around the net and move the puck up, this is what he's got to do to stay in the game. We got one more to go here.
Keeps his mind busy.
It does.
For sure. We were talking earlier, Mark and I were talking quite a bit, with Mason City 0-5. They haven't had the season so far that they've wanted, being outscored a lot to a little. Yeah. You never want to take a team like them that's desperate for granted.
No.
But they're having trouble putting shots towards the net, and defensively they're just struggling at times.
They are. It looks like, I looked at the squad. They're young. They're a young squad. A couple years ago they lost a lot of senior guys, and that's when they were really strong.
Kind of like what we're looking at right now.
This year, I look at the boards and I'm looking at all our seniors, and we're going to be faced the same way. And this is it. But they'll grow into it. They're not too bad. Their goalie's strong. He's really strong, but he's a senior, and he's played really well tonight. He's really kept them in this game.
He's facing a lot of shots.
A
lot of shots. I'm not exactly sure. 30-something, I think they said. I don't know if that's the correct total, but he has faced a lot of rubber. You're right. So when you get in a game like this, and everybody wants to, obviously getting into the scoring, it's like sharks on bait. They how do you keep yourself from getting exposed doing bad things and doing things that you shouldn't do, because everybody does want to jump into the fray?
It's hard to do. Yeah, because what you're watching for is everyone wants to go in. Everyone wants to pinch. Everyone wants to get in front of the net, tip a puck, shoot a puck, get it in the net. And you got to remember what you're doing out here. And you're still either a forward, you're a defenseman, or you're the goalie, and play the position and play it strong. It's hard. Yeah. But again, you're back to the same thing for a goalie. As a forward, it's a mental thing. You've got to stay in the game and just stay calm and do your job. If you do your job, we'll come out just fine.
And last thing before you go, our defense, we've struggled at times holding that blue line and pinching when we probably shouldn't pinch, and backpedaling when we should. Have we've done a better job? What do you think tonight?
Yeah, I think the kids have done very well tonight. I'm watching them. One of the differences for me tonight is Brady O'Neill's been on defense. 91's played really strong, and I think his playing partner really enjoys that. And it's been Stevenson most of the night. I always got a lot for Sam Sturzer. Sturz and Donovan, these guys are strong. So I think they've played well. Even the guys, each one of them has taken the opportunity to rush the puck, carry the puck forward, and watching our rest of our forwards drop back on D. but the defense has played strong tonight. They played real well.
Yeah, it's been a
going.
treat to watch, and yeah, hopefully we just keep adding to that point total.
I
Well,
hope so.
Frenchie, as always, buddy.
See you in the
Thank
morning.
you. All right, we'll see you in the morning.
Thank
That was
you very
Frenchie.
much.
You're very welcome. Frenchie on the glass, everybody.
Standing in line to see the show tonight, and there's a light on, heavy glow. By the way, I tried to say I'll be there, waiting for standing good, singing songs for me beneath the morning overload.
welcome back to the ice your officiating crew.
Tried to say I'll be there, waiting for Daddy the girl is singing songs to me beneath the marquee of a soul. By the way, I'm trying to say I'll be there, waiting for.
Welcome back to the ice, your Quad City Blues.
As the Quad City Blues return back to the ice again, 4-0 is the score. 1 minute and 1 second left to go on the Blues power play. My partner Mark will be back here in just a few minutes. So far, a star of the game has been Andrew Kramer. Kramer with the first hat trick of the season for your Blues. Mason City have struggled to keep him contained as the Blues have pretty much at will within about maybe 20 feet or so in front of their goalie. Had some wide open good looks. Without the save percentage of the Mason City netminder, this game could be a lot worse. It was probably one of the saves of the day. Kramer could have had a Texas-size hat trick as he was going across the crease, going one way, and shot back the other, and the goalie had to make an excellent glove save. So we'll see what kind of life Mason City has here into third period as they again start on the penalty kill. James, Patton, Kramer, O'Neill, and Sturzer. Sturzer's done a nice job in front of the net. He's been parked out, big body, shielding a lot of pucks flying the goalie's way. And the Blues control for a second as Mason City backhands it up ice and does a nice job of getting it deep into our zone. Fresh ice as Brady O'Neill stumbles. And he brings it up ice as Kramer's going to have it on his stick, and he's just going to peel off and send it back over to Patton. So good decision. Slow things down as Patton pulls up along the boards. Mason City, little extended, going to give some room as Andrew Kramer picks the puck up. Kramer over to Patton. Patton back to Kramer. Kramer looks back over to Patton. James in front. Nice pass to Sturzer, and he fans on it as Brady O'Neill picks it up and ends up going behind the net. Kramer with the sick hands tries to sneak one in the back door and sauces it over to Patton. Patton with a one-time shot gets tipped up in the air, and that'll do it for the Blues power play. And Brady O'Neill is going to pick the puck up, and he's going to swing it back over the Patton. Patton going to fake the one-timer. Backhand James, and it ends up on Kramer's stick. So James with a nice spinorama backhand, but went wide as Patton tries to get over to Sturzer. Active sticks by Mason City. Finally going to have it on a forehand. Try to chuck it up ice. Ends up hitting, I think it hit James. Kramer. Good defense by Kramer, forcing the issue. And Mason City's going to have the puck on their stick. Turnover, though. Patton with it, drops it over to Kramer. Kramer somehow missed the puck. Got excited, saw Patton crashing the net, and just whiffed on it. Mason City finally has control for a brief second, but just an outstanding effort by these Blues as they're forcing the issue. Finally, Mason City able to transition, get it up ice, and throw it at net. But good block by Donovan Weaver allows Barnes to try to get it up ice, and ends up getting out of the Mason City zone. Prieto And on the forecheck, DeYoung's going to pick it up, find a soft spot, and dump it in as Barnes is going to go in after it. So Barnes, Prieto, and DeYoung, all three right there as DeYoung trails back and sat in front of the crease for a few minutes.
Did you miss me?
I did. I was getting worried. I was starting to become sad.
You better get up there before he realizes he doesn't need me.
I can't do this without you, buddy. As Barnes. Barnes just
puck to the neck.
I know. They always say in hockey, you got to keep your head on a swivel and keep your eye on the puck because you never know.
Right.
And that puck flew into the benches.
Yeah. Well, we didn't score on that other power play so well.
Good face-off won by your Blues as Sturzer is going to look around and backhand it. And a dangerous pass it ends up actually, I think, hit the side of the net.
Yeah.
And Mark, did you get any more updates on your kiddo?
I think they were just as a precaution, took him out. Was
he sick to his stomach?
Well, he got
or it was because of the puck too.
An elbow to the face, and he felt a little sick. So they just checked him out, and they say he's passing all the tests. So
most likely he'll be back tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll see. We want to check him again in the morning, see how he feels. So there, we just take it easy, be safe tonight. So
yeah, last year, poor Ryan suffered a pretty bad concussion against Cedar Rapids.
Yeah, that was
where he got ripped up into the boards and his head bounced and banked off the boards really hard. So anytime you have symptoms like that's going to be another icing. Kramer's just not going to be able to catch up.
It's a nice play. I mean, it would be a good play. We just got to execute it. Just maybe loft that up just a little bit higher. Let him skate to it. Like I said, like the Hail Mary pass in football.
Exactly. We did that a ton last year. It was effective quite a bit. Really haven't seen it much this year.
Maybe we'll pull that back out of the bag of tricks there.
Exactly. As Patton wins the faceoff. We've done a great job from the circle today.
That's the most important part. You got to win the faceoff first, otherwise you can't pull that play off.
Exactly. Brady O'Neill's tied up, trying to turn back around. Finally, Kramer picks it up. He flips it over. Nice sauce over to Patton. Patton is going to bring it in. Nice job by Finley. Good move by Patton. Patton throws it at net. Finley with the rebound opportunity.
Hard. Yeah, just couldn't put it home.
Finley did a nice job of staying on sides, and we're going to get a stoppage in play. Looks like Stone Patton is going to come up a little gimpy. Ran into the boards.
Yeah, you get tangled up with somebody. I missed it.
I did not. I was watching the play trail off to the blue line. So we'll keep an eye as he's kind of waving his arm.
Yeah. His arm and a little light on his head.
Can't afford to lose anybody.
As I say, we get one back, we lose one. Let's
literally.
Yeah, that's right. So you got Mahoney back yesterday, and then Comp went out with that thigh bruise.
O'Neill, good play by Mason City to backhand it out of their zone and then chip it up the boards. Kobe Barnes, and with the help on the big forward for Mason City, Brady O'Neill. Barnes tried to backhand it up to Prieto. So all three Blues, Prieto, Barnes, Brady, right?
All five of them with massive humanity over there trying to play that puck.
And finally, your Blues going to come away with it. Brady O'Neill started to skate it up, got it over to DeYoung.
And DeYoung, I think, is surprised nobody was on him. He almost just dumped it off the boards. Weaver. Dreamweaver. I haven't heard that out of you for a while.
I haven't. I've been jinxing things. Maybe I need to start pulling it out as Weaver threw it at net, got tipped, so went straight up in the air as Prieto. Mason City chucks it down ice. And it'll go all the way down, and we'll get a face-off in the Mason City Mohawks zone.
James Doherty Mahoney get a little extra time.
You know, Mahoney's played well coming back from that
There.
injury.
Just
Shot
like that.
goes up over the
Oh.
top of the goalie.
Just like that, they almost put one in the back of the net there.
Picked up again by James.
Just
Out of the reach. Mason City bringing it up ice. Another shot. Evan just going to glove things down.
Yep.
And Mark, I know you didn't have an opportunity, but Frenchie and I were talking quite a bit about Evan and getting complacent. He said a lot of times it's tough for a goalie because they don't see a lot of action, but he stays in it by barking out orders to his teammates. That's the best way, quarterback in the play.
He's got the eyes, the whole ice, in sight there, so he can maybe see something behind the boys that nobody else can.
Another shot backhand. Nice pass to get it up to James. James, a big job, great job avoiding, stays with it. He did twice. He did a nice job avoiding hits.
That Mohawk player tied him up just enough to keep him, letting him shoot that puck.
So Patton back out. So it's good to see that he's okay as he's trying to stretch things out. Boy, those kids are limber. They're able to do that with the stick. And man, I can get about this far, and that's it. I'm not. Face-off controlled by Mohawk. Nice job, though. A poke check by Carter Stevenson. Mohawk trying to center it down the ice. And good eyes. Patton takes it all the way in. Patton, backhand.
Just sitting there in the crease.
I don't know how. I thought that might have went in at first. And Sturtzer's going to pick up the puck and float it around the back of the net. Well, I did, honestly. The angle that I was at, I thought that might have went in.
Spinning it on its edge in the crease there.
Patton again tries to center, and that's going to pop off and going to stoppage and play.
He was sliding across the crease there and pushed it off. Like I said, I wish we could get just a little bit longer pegs.
That's really the first time that net's come off tonight. That's usually the Achilles heel down there.
Prieto DeYoung and
Kobe Barnes.
Yep, you're right.
Good face-off one. Backhand. Just a little bit outside as O'Neill's going to have to step and pinch. He's going to keep the puck from going out of the zone, and we're going to get a stoppage and play as I think Prieto is going to go to the box. A 2 and a 10. Is that Prieto? That's headed?
Prieto, I believe.
Okay. Yep. And it will be. Again, Mark, we got to stay out of that. We got to be more disciplined staying out of those boxes.
You know, it's one thing you're being aggressive, but you don't know when to pull up and not take that shot.
And Mahoney, who was just out on the ice, he's going to go share some time with his line mate. He'll have a cup of tea. And Prieto's night is pretty much over with.
That'll do it probably. 12 minutes.
Face-off controlled by the Blues, but threw it way down to our zone. And Weaver has to throw it around the side of the boards, but Mason City, good keep as they throw it into the corner. O'Neill and Patton right there on the puck, good positioning, waiting for anything to squirt their way. Mohawks have the puck in the corner. Walks, tries to center it front. Good play by the defense. The defenseman, he about did, and he stayed with it, kept it into the zone as they played a little catch. Backhanded over to the boards, thrown back up to the point. Long pass, shot, goes towards net, didn't get on net. Good keep, though, by Mason City. Another shot against tipped and goes in.
Got deflected and redirected.
So
Nothing
there
you
goes.
can do about that. Yeah.
I was planning on a dozen donuts tomorrow. There goes the other dozen as the shutout goes away. But a good shot by Mason City and a good
just
tip.
got redirected. Nothing Evan can do about that.
But again, Mark, there's my perfect example. You got to stay out of the box,
Right,
or it leads to things like that.
Yep.
You know, if you're not up 4-0, it's 1-1 next thing you know. So anyway, it is what it is. It's over and done with. We're back to even strength.
You got to get it back.
Got to get it back. Blues give up a power play goal. Mason City brings it up. Carter Stevenson. Good step. Force the issue for Mason City. Finley going to pick it up. He falls
it
down.
along the boards there.
Goodness gracious. Nice pass out to Kramer, and that just rolls off of his stick. Patton with the puck. Patton's patient. Always patient. Tries to get over to Kramer. Carter got turned around. Carter's going to run him into the boards. Kramer with the
Good
puck.
play there. Just push him off.
Kramer's going to throw it over to Patton. Patton thinly holds at the blue line. Nice job by Patton.
Put the
Just
shoulder down.
stake it in, yeah.
Drive it in, yep.
Then he falls
he's gonna
down.
get it, gonna take a
and
penalty.
that's going to come up. You're going to go on a power play.
Tripped and then
For good measure, let's run over the
in
net.
usual Stone Patton fashion, he's gonna fall into the net, knock somebody or something over.
So a Blues Sports Network power play with 9:19 left to go.
Tripping the call. So yeah, like I said, we'll see how our power play looks here. At the Barnes, DeYoung, and is that Charlie over there? Oh no,
It looks like Charlie.
yeah,
Eaton.
Charlie Eaton's gonna be out there. Gonna play in a wing. O'Neill and Sturzer on the points.
Good clear
Yep,
by Mason City. Is it just
squeaks by him?
Yeah, got by 2 Blues. O'Neill's going to skate it up, throw it over to Barnes. So good to see this unit getting some time on the power play.
Got it deep.
Barnes
Just
harassed.
Just riding him, yeah. There we go. Get it. Calm down and set up.
Sturzer throws it at net, glove down as traffic started to kind of happen in front, but goalie makes a good glove save. And that'll do it for that.
Fresh line in there. James, Patton, Kramer.
Great face-off win, Sturzer. Good decision.
Yeah, you don't want to go D to D with the guy. Pick that off right between you.
Kramer to O'Neill. O'Neill, low hard shot. Went wide. I don't know if he was looking for Kramer back door or if it just missed. Kramer with those smooth hands. Gives it off to Patton. Patton really had nowhere to go.
No, be
nice
patient.
sauce.
Lots of time.
Thrown low. And Sturzer's going to pick it up. He's going to knock at it. Good chip up by James. Allowed Kramer to pick it up. Kramer to Patton. Patton with a hard shot.
He's coming hard, yep. It was a good look. He's coming
Very
down,
good
had
look.
open shot.
You know, Staying Alive song, it's one song you just can't help not move your hips to. As Patton at the point.
I hear about you moving your hips. That is kind of.
Yeah, I don't move very well. Patton with the puck. Kramer tries to force it in.
Sturzer was
O'Neill.
down there. Sturzer and James both try to come in the back door.
O'Neill. It's been all Blues on this power play. Is I think maybe only one clear for Mason City as James picks it up. James over to Kramer. Kramer's just going to wait. 25 seconds left. Gives it over to Patton. Patton, good decision. Gets it, look like over to Weaver. So Weaver, and a nightmare just happens as he gets it knocked out of the zone. Well, he's going to take it in anyway. Loses it to Mason City. Mason City sends it up ice. Hard off the boards. What a play that was. You don't see that too often. That just a kiss off the boards. Kramer's going to take it all the way up. He's going to try to go between the legs of the defenseman and lose it. Carter's going to keep it in with a backhand. Kramer's going to have it on his stick again. Kramer with the puck. Kramer holds and spins and turns. Kramer's going to turn. Everybody's reaching. Gives it over to Weaver. Weaver, low shot, gets tipped on the way there. Kramer's had about enough of this. He's going to come off. Patton, he's due for a line change as well, but Mason City's going to keep that from happening as they're going to bring it in and throw it at net. Teams both at full strength. As Barnes just gets enough of it so he can exit the zone, but Mason City is going to go in after it. Shot, traffic, still loose. They score.
See? That was one we needed to clear hard and didn't quite get it all the way to the zone. And
nobody in front of Evan. And Evan has one go right off his belly, drop in front of him. And then, again, like you said, Mark, nobody in front to clear the guy out. Defense somehow lose track again.
Right, yeah.
And the puck's in the back of the net.
And step up here and, like I said, felt pretty good about ourselves being up 4-0. Then you got to take your foot off the gas. You got to keep the hammer down.
You can't give a team like Mason City hope. As you start doing that, bad things are going to happen. Mason City now. 2 unanswered goals as Sam Sturzer tries to center up to Charlie Eaton. O'Neill's going to step up, get the puck. He's going to skate it around. And he's going to put on the brakes, the Brady O'Neill spinorama. He's going to still keep.
Yeah, it's one of those things we've been controlling, play, ice been tilted towards our end, but like I said, one mistake.
Shot goes
to the
across
back
the
of our
slot.
net. So.
Yeah, no, you're 100% correct. And Evans usually low keel, but Barnes with a nice play. Barnes tries to backhand. Still loose.
Oh.
Another shot towards net. Mason City player falls on top of it.
Got all kinds of people piled up there.
Yeah, but Evan, who's usually pretty easy, even keel.
He wasn't happy about that last one.
He was not happy about that last goal.
Probably felt he should have had that one. Hit him right in the belly, but give up a rebound.
But like all goalies, they got to have a short memory.
Yeah, right. Yep. On to the next one.
Face-off controlled shot gets knocked down. Good face-off win. Led to a Blues shot. However, it did not get on net.
Nope.
Doherty centered it. Great pass. I've been impressed with Doherty's passing, especially towards the front of the net. They're soft and they're easy to handle, and the net's going to come off again. So get some water poured down in that hole. Hopefully freeze that up.
It seemed like we had something going there, too. So
I know. He's a big fella, and he's pushing hard from end to end.
Yep, goalies are allowed to push. And so we've seen our own goalies just sliding side to side.
Mason City controls the faceoff, rattles it around the back of their goalie, chips it hard up the boards. Weaver tries to keep, and he's able to do so.
Went down. He's a good baseball player. He went down on one knee and kept it right in front of him like that.
And I'm going to be honest with you, I like that play better than trying to put a body on it.
Yeah.
Because you're protecting the puck.
Just keep it in front of you, right?
Just keep it in front of you.
Just like baseball.
It is.
Keep the ball in front of you, keep the puck in front of you, and dump it back down.
Yeah. You don't need to always make a big hit.
Yeah.
As long as you just keep it in the zone. Mason City in the slide. Mason City having some courage now, and they're starting to skate downhill. As Mahoney's just going to throw it at net. Goalie's going to drop it as the Blues were in a change. Goldilocks Finley out on the ice now. Brady O'Neill, he's going to chip it up the boards. Kramer and Patton out on the ice. Sturzer is going to turn and look. He's going to see Finley, see if he can catch. He can't.
Nope. Yeah. Couldn't quite get it settled down. Didn't stick on that.
Sturzer over to Patton, who gets roughed up. Patton always gets roughed up awkwardly. I will say that. He does fall gracefully. As Mason City actually had something going, and he just forgot the puck. Now they retrieve over in the corner. Kramer with the challenge. Kicked forward, almost a miscommunication.
Yeah, he went about two guys in the same spot.
Kramer with a nifty little move. Backhand, soft hands, flips it.
On net, but that goalie had that sealed off pretty good. Look at that little spinorama from Sturzer.
Sturzer tried to hit Kramer. I don't know, on that situation, Kramer or Sturzer probably should have just shot the puck. Patton camped out in front. Finley tried to find him. Patton out with the puck. Patton tries to center to Finley. Finley's going to jump in on it.
He was winding up for a big one there.
He was, too. That's one of those that just a quick snapshot will do. Patton again, real close. Another shot attempt.
That's what I say. So many
keeps.
sticks battling. And
what's funny about Patton and Kramer is they just very methodically, kind of like a surgeon, kind of just cut away in the real close. It doesn't look like they're moving very fast. Weaver wants to get on the action, and it hits a line. That'll be $400, sir.
They say Weaver shot it right up that Mohawks stick. Well, it's under 3 minutes here. Let's finish strong. Let's see if these guys can get one more here.
And we're talking about the Blues, of course.
Right, yes, sir.
As Mason City wasn't able to control. They wanted to exit the zone.
Nope.
Then it caught. Barnes, looky. I'm going to shoot it. No, I thought he was. I tell you, the Blues are continuing to pass up shots.
Oh. And they're still getting a lot of shots.
And they're still getting a lot of shots. Kind of faking myself out. I expect a shot, and it's not going towards the net.
DeYoung and Barnes down there battling with a couple of Mason City players.
Weaver, low shot, knocked down. Young is going to hold and walk. All kinds of time. Turns and throws it at net.
Yeah.
And the goalie was down and ready to save it.
Yeah. Say just hoping for another rebound.
Just remember, boys and girls, those people that are listening at home, tell your friends, tell your family, tell your next door neighbors. Drive for 500 subscribers for YouTube. We'd love to get to 500 and more. Currently at 402. Drive for 500. As the Blues and Patton control their face-off. Sturzer tries to knock it forward. Mason City, however. Good hit by Sturzer. And that's about as textbook as you can do it.
He got right around in front of him. And
nice move by Kramer. Kramer almost slid it in. Mason City looked like they were trying to help their goalie out and almost slid it in.
Oh,
Kramer with some filthy hands today. Somebody get him some soap because he's just been all over the place. O'Neal with the shot and gobbled up.
They've been scrambling for the save there. He was side to side and upside down and on his back. Made the save, so.
What kills me, though, is I can't believe how easy both him, Pat, and Ryan does the same thing. How easy when they get within that 10 feet range, how easy they can handle the puck and get a decent shot. Now, better teams, not saying Mason City's bad, but a lot of times better teams will really close that down.
Close it down and maybe.
But still, it's still fun to watch as Doherty's going to have the puck.
Ooh.
And almost a turnover, and he will turn it over, and he has to fight for it. Now the puck's underneath somebody. And that's a mistake. And that's a mistake that the young fellow will hopefully learn from.
Yeah. He battled hard to recover from that, but make it hard on himself.
Mahoney able to transition. Doherty is going to come off the ice. So under a minute left to go here in this game. Your Blues up 4-2. Weaver's going to dump it deep. Finley is going to go after it. And I must have actually hit something or something. Finley, good battle. Weaver with the puck. Kramer backhand. Saved, and he'll gobble up the drop puck. So Kramer, face-off win.
How many shots do we have that just sat in the crease almost untouched for
untouched? Kramer with the puck. He shoots right in the belly as Patton was in a good spot for a rebound.
For a rebound or a tip or something. This game is kind of similar to the JV game where we've had so many shots you'd think the score was 10-2 instead of, but the goalie made a lot of big saves. And
so Mason City just ices it. Again, Coach Watkins opted to keep that starting line, or not that starting line, but this Patton, Kramer, Finley line out. As Mahoney had to go back and retrieve the puck. Give it over to Mr. Nelson, who's going to drop it. Weaver with the puck. Good decision by Weaver. There's too many bodies in front. You don't want to take that chance.
Yeah, just get it to an open area.
Carter over to Kramer. Kramer dangles. Tries to throw it off the back of the goalie.
Like I said, you take what they give you. If they're going to give you all kinds of room to skate, then go ahead and take
Kramer
it.
with the puck. Kramer tries to send it over to Finley.
Got a stick on it.
And that will be it as your Blues are going to come away with a 4-2 victory.
Yeah.
Pretty much all Blues, lots of shots. Great Saturday night win here at home.
One more tomorrow.
One more. We'll be back tomorrow for more Quad City Blues action. JV 9:15 Blues Varsity will follow. You're listening to Blue Sports Network. Have a great night, everybody.
Shot time goal of the third period for Mason City, 5, a game total of 14 shots for the Quad City Blues 15 shots, a game total of 50. Score at the end of regulation, Mason City Mohawks 2, Quad City Blues 4.
Sturtzer's just going to walk it up. He's going to get a look. Finley says, I'm going to throw it at net. Loose puck. Shot towards the front, and he scores. And Sturzer gets his second of the season. Patton, and he almost fell on top of him. Kramer, good hand-eye coordination, able to stay with it. Patton, Kramer goes across, and he scores! So Patton setting up for the one-timer. Maybe it kind of... Patton's going to come down track and try to pick it up. Mason City, dangerous play. Look out as Kramer has a toe drag. Kramer in front, through the back out, score! Empty. Short-handed goal.
Good hustle by these guys. It's Doherty.
Backhand, James, puck's loose, and it goes in, it's shot. James with the backhand. Kramer picks up the garbage.
That's a hat trick, I believe. That's the third one. Good hustle by these guys. It's Doherty.